Ever wondered how the biggest machines on Earth take on the toughest jobs? Towering mega trucks, ground-shaking haulers, and loads heavier than a jet plane, facing brutal terrain and split-second decisions. And trust me, what's coming next? You'll want to see this. The truck tried to rip out a tree stump, but the tree fought back. Haha. Guess how many wheels it takes to turn this beast? Watch closely. This isn't just a haul. It's choreography on asphalt. $230.000 pounds of steel. One unstoppable force. D11R proves that with power and patience, even mountains give way. What happens when a 230.000 pound beast rolls over a compact car? You're about to find out. This ain't a backhoe, it's a steel-clad ninja. The Cat 420E. Packing 93 horsepower. Climbs onto a train like it's doing pull-ups. Who needs a ramp when you've got arms like these? That 330BL with a 9.500 joule punch? That's not breaking rocks, it's giving them therapy, aggressive therapy. That steam train cutting through the trees looks straight out of a fairy tale. Makes you want to hop on and just disappear for a while. That Volvo FM400's got 400 horsepower, but the real magic? Making that monster beam roll smooth like pushing a shopping cart. Is this really a ferry? Agno Core 2 docks with such elegance. You'd think it's $1 million yacht. How does it glide in so smoothly? This Hitachi is smashing a 33.000-pound boulder like it's cracking ice for a latte. One tap, and the rocks pop like popcorn. Even rock gets nervous when KEMROC rolls in. At 100 feet per minute, it's like carving candy from concrete. This van just went from family ride to flatbread sandwich. With nearly 400.000 pounds of pressure. That crusher doesn't mess around. Taking apart a lever crane isn't your average Lego project. Unless your Legos weigh over 130.000 pounds and need a police escort. The Terex CC6800's crawling like a steel buffalo on a morning stroll. Slow and steady, after all. It's hauling 2.7 million pounds of muscle. That bucket alone screams, "Don't mess with me." When this beast starts digging, even the ground gives way. This bulldozer looks like it's playing rock bowling. One mighty push like Hulk, and that boulder rolls off like a giant strike. Boom boom. And then it's a fireworks show you never wanted to see. This isn't just a train, it's a moving poem. Steam, sound, and stillness combine to create a scene worthy of fine cinema. Do you think a 55.000 pounds crane like the XCMGQY25K5i can flip a toppled truck upright that easily? With just the right angle and tension, this slow-motion rescue could have turned into a bigger mess. Thunder doesn't just set sail, it makes a grand departure. Like a yacht on steroids. It leaves behind waves and admiration. Hovercraft. I can't swim, but I sure can glide. Solent Flyer slides into the sea with 2.820 horses like it's on a hoverboard. Meet the Lugon 975 EHD, a rock's worst nightmare. With 93.000 pounds of punch, it breaks boulders like bubble wrap. For the SANYSY 215C. It's just another shift, 155 horsepower, a steep slope, and a whole hill waiting to be hauled. Let's be honest, who's gonna outwork these steel giants? The Tata Hitachi X210LC delivers 140 HP. Optimized for slope operations with high digging force and stability. Perfect for landslide zones and rugged mountain construction. Got a busted car? Let the Leffert 1300 handle it. Bends, folds, crushes, like a crumpled chip bag. With 2.6 million pounds of pressure, no car stands a chance. That awkward moment when the truck tries to moonwalk and ends up doing the splits. Someone get this guy a chiropractor. This Metso 4000 doesn't shred wood, it snacks on pallets. At 330.000 pounds per hour, that mountain of timber's as good as gone. The Duratec DZT7000TKT is a true wood shredding beast. With 1.050 horsepower, it chews up 30-foot logs like they're just oversized carrots. Even solid rock breaks under the Komatsu D575's might. Nothing stays unshaken when met with persistence, and 1.150 horsepower. Even giants can fall, but true strength lies in the rescue. A symphony of steel, cables, and raw power brings the beast back alive. The Komatsu PC200's like a worker climbing a top bunk. Except it weighs nearly 44.000 pounds and packs 148 horsepower. No ramp, no help, just muscle. The Belarus 1523 doesn't fear mud. With 150 horsepower and beast-sized tires, it storms through the sludge like it's walking on cake, mud flying like fireworks. Sometimes, strength alone isn't enough. The 500 HP Pacific M series hauling 15.000 pounds pushed up the mountain. But when the engine cut off, it reminded us, every journey needs foresight and care. How much force can this car handle before it crumbles? With over 90.000 pounds of weight from the Cenoboggan 830E, the answer comes faster than a blink. That turn was made for bicycles, not beasts carrying trees. Watching this truck wiggle through had me sweating on the couch.